well to do the honors. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Ashton Doolin now to return. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Jones looking to throw. His first throw is an interception. And the Steelers, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. The pitch to Dowdle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know that was exactly what the defense talked about on the sidelines. Getting ready for that drive. Let's send a message from the jump, and let's hit them hard.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down. Get him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. On the ground again with Dowdle. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Offense up to the line fast. Rodgers to throw, 2nd down. And this is incomplete. Had it for a second, but the hit broke up the catch. And now it's 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It'll be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Has him on the quick hitter. And just not enough space to challenge for the first. That pass gains a 1 yard. One left looking at 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. Throw is caught by the back. And the early aggressiveness is... They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out there after a pickup of about 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down to Indianapolis.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Pitch to Taylor. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jones now to throw. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. A solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they just get the play off. And that is how our 1st quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. And facing 4th down, they're leaving the offense out there. Here's Giddens. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now we're running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. Working quickly here. Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short. And this throw's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. No time to make that pass. Not that he got rid of it at all, but it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Rodgers set to pass. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. Through the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Complete to DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Colts, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Now carried by Giddens. Oh, drops it cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 51 yards. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And they answer. Touchdown, Colts. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry. And you have a limited window to react. Defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Steelers.
And they pitch it to him. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Down at the 42-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Rolling on second. Rogers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Colts will get it back with some time to work with. We reach the 2-minute warning. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. This is Giddens. And he's able to manage a cover on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 43-yard line.
Run here with Giddens. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to have the first down here as that play breaks off for about 19 yards.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Colts, first down.
We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired.
This is Jones in some trouble, and they're going to get to him. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Now Jones. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. Gronk, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. On 4th down, it's Jones. No place to go. They get him to their turf and force a turnover on down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 43. To throw is Rogers. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hand. Boswell able to knock it through. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Nice effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
There's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everything. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Run for Warren here to start the 3rd. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. To throw, Rodgers. To the outside and brought in by Wilson. And this will only gain him a couple of yards. Needed more to challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running in here with Giddens. It's going to be taken down here. The Mountain Field play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know can set the table for more.
25-yard line.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. Just goes backwards on 1st down.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
On 2nd down, Jones. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's going to be caught by his back. It's Giddens. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this 4th down?
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Start of the 4th quarter could start with some points, Bronk. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
On him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and get gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Different fonts and methodologies here. You can take it slow and methodical, taking completions, or in that case, you can tee it high and try to let it fly.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And flying here for a few. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but they did force it free before he could secure it.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Working quickly here.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Shotgun give now to Dallas. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Dallas on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Steelers needing 4 points. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he drives that clock backward on a gain of 4. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Giddens. And that one doesn't get him much. Given maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd and 5.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, Taylor. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Taken
The Steelers use their third and final timeout,
No gain on the play.
as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Rigoberto
The
Sanchez
Colts are ready for the punt.
for the Colts.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he
The
stops.
Steelers take over first and 10 at the Colts' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10. Setting up to pass. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's able to reach the 40s on that play. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Second and a yard.
From the gun, run for Dowdle. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. It's a loss of a yard.
To throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down. Throwing now. He finds it beyond the marker. And that will be a first down. Had to have it, and he got it. This drive continues.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are unmoving.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Here he is to throw. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. He's going to hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Back to throw. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Complete to Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure and nails it. And now an opposing field goal that only tie us here.
Colts 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You
Yeah.
got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You hear that down there, Kate? That's exactly what the quarterback just did. That is a sigh of relief as that ball goes through the defender's hands. Now, as a QB, you got to make them pay.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Looking to throw it.